Hello everyone, Treadstone here with Warlords 2, and it's been a few days since I made a video, so I wanted to give a kind of a intro or a beginner video on the Coffer, and there's going to be a couple things associated with the Coffer that I'm going to talk about, including the War College and the Arena. So let's dive on in. Let me start with the Coffer event. It's a 3-day event. Really, there's no rush on this event to push hard or to do anything abnormal, but it is an excellent way to take care of treasury things. And if you're an alliance leader, it's an excellent way to look at participation, who's being active in the alliance. When you combine the Coffer with the alliance trials, and you look at the contribution on this, I mean, you can really tell who participates and who doesn't. So the Coffer rewards are really good. Like I said, you have 3 days. Each level that you get at in your alliance, I mean, if you're in an extremely low alliance, I mean, you get really terrible rewards. Most people are going to finish at level 10. You get the hero shard, which is probably the most important thing that you'll get here. Saint shards would be the second most important thing. And then the gold key is also important. The resources help, not critical. At this point in the game, you really just, hero shards and then saint shards are the key. So we'll get there probably tomorrow sometime to level 10. There's rewards. Pretty much anything you do in the game during this time, especially the side quests. And, I'll probably do a video on side quests tomorrow just to follow up on this when I have my side quests in. Those play a large role. Any battle you win plays a role. So we're fortunate today. If you can see, the arena season ends in 3 hours and 45 minutes. All of those battles that you win, those stars count towards your Coffer. Any time that you complete an expedition, I had some fishing villages I had to finish up. Anything you do around your base map, all of your side quests, those all count towards stars. But if you want to know the easiest way to get stars and to contribute to your group, it's going to be in the War College. And let me just start here in the Treasury. I know this isn't the War College, but if you notice under your easy missions in the Treasury, one of those is War College victories. So you get 60 points, 3 points at a time. That's 20 War College victories. It's free 60 points every week. I'm already over the 14,000 for the weekly mission. You only need to get, 3,500 each week. Times 4 is 14,000. So I don't really need to do these, but I'm kind of a completionist, and I want to make sure that I get them all done. So I'm going to go ahead and do the War College and show you kind of what the best way to not only complete those War Colleges, but to add to the Coffer is. I think most people are aware right now, all the map levels that you do early on, those are all here under the journal in the War College, all the way up to level 59. So if you didn't get 3 stars on those, you can go back at any time and get the 3 stars and get the full rewards for those. And then there's 2 levels to the War College normal and War College hard. And I did a video after beating level 110. That was actually the very first video I did, was because I beat 110, and it was just, such an important milestone for me to be able to do that. So definitely participate in the War College each week. The Coffer, the Treasury are just good reminders of what you need to be doing in the game. You can always go in here to get your 60 points and just go to level 1 and beat level 1. I mean, it's really simple here. You just go in and say, well, we're going to beat level 1. Boom. I think it takes a couple seconds, and 6 seconds. Okay. And I just got 3 points for the weekly treasury, and I just got 3 stars added to the Coffer. So very easy. Definitely want to do it in the Coffer event. To go ahead and knock out this treasury. You can do that once. I mean, it lines up every week. Once you're far enough in the game, I usually, because it loads on this one, I usually just do 112. For me, that just ends up being the easiest one. But however you want to do it, I don't typically like change any armies or anything for this. I barely even do anything. You just kind of let it run. So, yeah, very easy fight, very easy 3 stars. Contributes to the coffer, contributes to the weekly treasury. And I really only get to the 60 points, and then I'm done. I am a completionist, so I like to take care of the things that I do, but I'm not going to push exceptionally hard on this to like complete it in one day. It was brought to everybody's attention. If you go look at the top, the alliance here, and you go look, who is it? This guy. This player has been exceptionally active. They have 95,000 total wins. 93,000 of those are 3 stars. And I'm going to be 100% with you. The only way to do that is to go into the arena, or to the War College, and get those 3 stars that quickly. Yeah, it's pretty simple to do. So that's how you would combine the Treasury War College requirement with your Coffer event to maximize your points. Like I said, today we lucked out. The arena season ends today in 3 hours. It shows that I'm at epic 79.55. Truthfully, I already hit legend earlier today. And anything you lose after that, it doesn't matter. As long as you get over 8,000 or get over, then you get all the legendary rewards. If you get over 6,000, you get all the epic. And if you get over 4,000, you get all the hero. And if you notice anything underneath that, you don't get any rewards. So, this is a good transition into how to maximize your arena benefit. And when I first started the game, back in December, I absolutely hated the arena. It was not a fun time for me. I just kept losing. I couldn't win. I talked to my alliance that I was in at the time. Night Watchman was a very good alliance. If you are new and you want to check somebody out, come to Warlords 2. Go to Night Watchman. Very good people in Night Watchman. And they told me, one, do not progress your castle until you've done all of your upgrades. You want to have all your buildings done. You want to have 2 heroes at max level. You want to have 2 to 3 troops at max level. You want to have 2 spells. I usually did 4 spells. And you want to do all your technology every level before you upgrade your castle. And that's a very important point to make, to do that. But then, so what I started realizing in the arena is that the rewards, again, they don't kick in until you're over 4,000. And that's very hard to do until you're max level. So what I would do is I would stay within a range of trophies like 2,000 to 2,500 in gold, something I could easily beat. It takes about 15 battles to go from 2,000 to 2,500. You just send 1 troop, you lose your way back down to 2,000, and then you do it again. And that's your 30 arena victories per day. You do get a reward every day, or every battle, for 30 battles in the arena. So if you want to, you just go in here and you say, well, I want to drop my trophies down real quick. Again, you can easily just go to this formation. You can just X out your heroes, and you can get rid of everything except 1 troop. I usually pick the level 1 horse. Boom, there you go. And you can actually battle with that. Now, I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to free give up, points in the arena. But you can, and keep yourself within a range in the arena if you're not able to hit 4,000. Now, why is it so difficult to get to 4,000? Well, here's what happens. as soon as you top 4,000, it resets you to 3,500 trophies. The next, actually no, I think 4,000 doesn't. I'm sorry. Either resets you to 3,500 or you stay right at 4,000. But either way, it's very difficult because a lot of people get to max level and they can get there, but they can't really progress, and maybe they quit the game or maybe they move on. Anyways, they just kind of get stuck in this 3,500 to about 4,500 range. And then once you get to epic 6,000, it does reset you down to 4,000. Once you get to 8,000, it does reset you down to 6,000. So it's very difficult because the closer you get to 6,000, you'll notice a lot of actually really good players that have just quit the game, and they're floating right around that level. So it's very hard to break past 3,500. I found it's hard to get into 6,000. It's really hard to get into 8,000, just because of the way that the game resets and the players actually reset. So reset your trophies, but it's worth it. It's worth trying. Coffer Day is a wonderful day to try for new rewards, or especially whenever the season ends. So Coffer Day is as good a day as any. Those stars all count towards your coffer, and you can push and say, "Oh, I'm gonna just take tonight. I'm just gonna go as high as I can go in the arena." And if you can break 4,000, that's great. I mean, look at the extra rewards you get for that. If you can get up to 8,000, I mean, like I'm been doing that for the last couple weeks, and those 5 gold keys and the 20 Saint Shards really help out with everything. So it's worth pushing if you can get there. But yeah, do it smartly. Do it before the season ends, or do it when there's a coffer event. So those are like the main ways that I'll tell you to progress in the coffer. And like I said, if you're struggling or trying to figure out how do I get the points, finish out your treasury events doing it. And I mean, you can knock out during the treasury event, you can knock out the arena victories one and the war college one as well. I don't recommend saving like world creatures on the map. Do those as soon as they pop up. Do the hunts as soon as they pop up. I wouldn't save any of those. But yeah, so that's it for the coffer. And plus, I gave you some free advice on the arena. So like I said, if your castle levels 1 through 24, and you're not able to break through 4,000 trophies, try it once a week. But I promise you're going to find a lot better luck staying within range, doing your 30 arena victories every week, or every day, I'm sorry. You get rewards every day for 30 arena victories. So you get gold, you get medals, and you get stone each time you beat somebody for the first 30 times in the arena that day. So you really want to control where you're at in the arena. It'll make your life better. It'll make you enjoy the game a lot more. When you log on and you see the chest refresh, you're not worried or have anxiety like, how am I going to find 5 players I can 3-star, or how am I going to get 15 stars today? It just becomes easy because you're at a lower trophy level, and then the battles are easier. Speaking of the chest, those reset like every 10 hours or so. But it's not time sensitive. So if like you can build up 2 of those in a day. So like I've already done mine. If I hadn't have done them and the 5 hour and 20 minute ran up, it would complete those chests, and then any remaining stars would go to the next one. You just roll right into it. So you can do that. You can carry 2 of those at a time. If you get delayed one day, or you can't get on and do your arenas and whatever. So don't worry too much about those chests. You can at least do 2 at a time, and definitely get your rewards. Control your arena trophies. Know where you're at. Push once a week in the coffer. Get those stars and help your alliance out. So yeah, that's it. If you got any questions or comments, leave them in the comment section. Let me know if you want me to do any more videos. Again, that's a basic rundown of the coffer and really how to maximize your input into the coffer without, really doing anything crazy. So with that, I'll try to make another video again soon. Treadstone out.